Solo Leveling delivered absolute cinema this week. The animation was beautiful, the action scenes were glorious, and Jinwoo was a badass. Could we have asked for anything more from Solo Leveling Season 2, Episode 6? And if this was just a mid-season fight, what is in store for us for the second half of this season? Like, bruh, the orcs didn't realize that they didn't trap Jinwoo in a dungeon. They were trapped in the dungeon with Jinwoo. And it had to be at this point that Kargalgan started to realize, why am I hearing another person's theme music? Could you imagine being a dungeon boss and hearing another person's theme music? It's insanity. And A1 Pictures is absolutely cooking. They are really one of the best anime studios in the game right now. Let's get right into our review of Season 2, Episode 6 of Solo Leveling. The intro set the tone for this episode, and I know right here, the whole team had to be thinking, my god, we are so fucked. You will be killed, tortured, and devoured for our amusement. And even after all that, Captain Ki-hoon still charged. The look of despair from his team, I don't know, it really got to me. Like, they were in them trenches. And then Jinwoo had me weak as hell walking up asking this. Like, he literally just saw Captain Ki-hoon get bounced off the ceiling like a tennis ball. And Jinwoo walks up to him like, excuse me, brother, excuse me. Do you care if I kill all these magic beasts real quick? Like, bro, what is Ki-hoon gonna say? No, I think we still got it. The animation and the action sequences were superb. And they started the episode off right. Jinwoo, Igris, and that boy Iron went crazy. I absolutely love side-scrolling fight scenes. I had to rewind this part like 3 times. This whole episode was a perfect blend of magic and hand-to-hand action scenes. They didn't overdo either one, and it felt really balanced. All of the magic attacks were animated beautifully. I felt blessed to be witnessing such peak animation. Like, at one point, the entire floor was lava. This was really the first time it felt like we were at a giant battlefield with 2 armies colliding. Like, the camera angles and shots were really good, and it just felt bigger than all of the previous engagements that we've had. The wait from last week's cliffhanger was worth it. If you're liking the content, hit that subscribe button. The dungeon bosses this season have been powerful and intense, and even though we know Jinwoo is going to solo, Barca and Kargalgan being strong and intimidating, I think is necessary for the show to be good, since it's such an action-paced, like, base show. And it's not that they're weak in any regard, it's just that Jinwoo is built different. He has 40 streets, he has 40 dungeons. Tusk was dropping some crazy one-liners. You are merely the audience. Do not presume to step on the stage, like, bruh. And who do we know up until this point that could have cleared that dungeon? Like, that's how strong the dungeon bosses are. Even the redheaded guildmaster said that he could not have done it. I truly believe that it is crucial for the success of this show that the bosses are designed well and they create a great sense of conflict. And I feel Solo Leveling is doing a great job with that. I've been loving the small scenes of the guild politics and that they keep bringing up the Jeju Island incident. And since they keep bringing up how important it is to seal a dungeon, I do believe that that's going to be how this season ends. And if it's not the ending of this season, it will probably be the theme of the entire next season. I'm calling it now. The guild politics add a great dynamic, and it gives us a little bit of relief from the intense action fest that this show is. I love how the guild dynamics are building up in intensity, and I believe eventually the guilds are going to clash. Jinwoo was an absolute badass this episode, and we got a new addition to the Shadow family, y'all. Tusk. Iron, our most recent addition, has been proving his worth, so I cannot wait to see what Tusk can do. The surveillance team showed up and was protecting Jinwoo from explaining himself like a celebrity, and with that, a lot of people have seen him and his main abilities. It's going to be interesting moving forward to see what happens with the announcement of S rank of our boy Jinwoo. Comment your favorite parts of the episode down below. If you're new, welcome. Hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all my reviews. I will see you guys next week. I'm Tragic, and I'm out.